A Trump AI Christ-like figure wasn't in anyone's 2026 bingo card. Yet, here we have it. Dressed in flowing robes, bathed in radiant light, hands outstretched. Surrounding him, angels, fighter jets, soldiers, and the Statue of Liberty. It was the second such image in less than a year. The first, posted in May 2025, showed Trump in full papal vestments days before the conclave to elect a new pope. That image was reshared by the White House's official account. The man those cardinals would elect was Robert Prevost of Chicago, Pope Leo XIV, the first American pope in history. Within months, Trump was calling him weak in a post on Truth Social. When Pope Francis died on April 21st, 2025, Trump flew to Rome for the funeral. Days later, he told reporters outside the White House,
"I'd like to be Pope. That would be my #1 choice."
He also floated Cardinal Timothy Dolan of New York as his preferred candidate, a suggestion that may have actually cost Dolan support since conclaves are deliberately shielded from outside political influence. When Leo XIV was elected on May 8, 2025, Trump was jubilant. He posted that it was such an honor for America and that he looked forward to meeting the first American pope. But the warmth did not last. Pope Leo has been vocal on two issues that put him directly in Trump's crosshairs: immigration and the Iran war. On immigration, Leo told journalists in September 2025 that someone who says they are pro-life but supports the inhuman treatment of immigrants in the United States is not someone that is actually pro-life.
To put my message on the same plane as what the president has attempted to do here, I think it's not understanding what the message of the gospel is.
Someone who says that I'm against abortion, but I'm in agreement with the inhuman treatment of immigrants who are in the United States, I don't know if that's pro-life.
On Iran, Leo grew increasingly direct. He called Trump's threat to destroy an entire civilization truly unacceptable. On Palm Sunday, he said God does not listen to the prayers of those who wage war. Trump's response on the night of April 13th was a lengthy Truth Social post. Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible on foreign policy, he wrote. He accused Leo also of catering to the radical left. He said he doesn't want a pope who thinks it's unacceptable for Iran to have a nuclear weapon or one who criticized the US military action in Venezuela. He told reporters at Joint Base Andrews,
"I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo. He likes crime, I guess."
Most remarkably, Trump claimed credit for Leo's election. "If I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican," he posted, suggesting the church selected the first American pope to manage relations with his presidency. He later said that he likes Leo's brother Louis much better because he claimed he's all MAGA. That same night, he posted the Jesus image, which is now deleted. When asked about it, Trump said,
"I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support, and only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better."
Pope Leo's response came Monday morning from a papal flight to Algiers, where he was beginning a 10-day African tour.
I have fulfilled the Trump administration are speaking out loudly about the message of the gospel.
I do not look at my role as being a political politician. I don't want to get into a debate with him. I don't think that the message of the gospel is meant to be abused in the way that some people are doing. Too many people are suffering in the world today. Too many innocent people are being killed.
This was not the first time Leo had pushed back against the administration. In January 2026, Pope Leo seemingly criticized Trump's operation in Venezuela that removed Nicolás Maduro from power. Later that same month, the Pentagon had summoned Cardinal Christophe Pierre for what was described by the Free Press as a bitter lecture from Undersecretary of Defense Elbridge Colby, who reportedly told Pierre that the United States has the military power to do whatever it wants in the world, and that the Catholic Church had better take its side. The U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops rebuked Trump's April 13 attack. "I am disheartened that the president chose to write such disparaging words about the Holy Father," said Archbishop Paul Coakley. Leo has since named the new Vatican ambassador to Washington, Italian Archbishop Gabriele Caccia. Appointed in March 2026 specifically to manage what the Holy See described as one of its most important bilateral relationships at a crucial time. To understand how unusual this moment is, let's have a brief look at history. The US only established formal diplomatic relations with the Vatican in 1984 under Ronald Reagan, whose partnership with John Paul II, forged around shared opposition to Soviet communism, is considered one of the defining alliances of the Cold War. Under Obama, the ambassador's seat sat vacant for months in 2009 over abortion and same-sex marriage disputes. Obama met Francis in 2014, but Francis clashed openly with Trump's first campaign. When Trump promised to build a border wall, Francis said anyone who only wants to build walls and not bridges is not a Christian. Trump called him disgraceful. Trump's first term produced a cordial 2017 meeting in Rome, Trump leaving reportedly moved, saying, "Thank you. I won't forget what you said." But the underlying friction over immigration and Francis's politics never fully resolved. Trump's second term brought the rupture into the open, and now with an American Pope. A sitting American president and a sitting American Pope are now at an impasse over war, immigration, and what objectively can be described as blasphemy. Trump says the Pope is weak and too political. Leo says the gospel requires him to speak, and that he has no fear of the administration. Between them, 1.4 billion Catholics worldwide, 70 million of them in the United States, a country Trump won with 56% of the Catholic vote in 2024. In the end, this impasse reveals a rather old tension, temporary power versus moral authority, and the debate seems to become stronger. Trump's won practical results on issues like security and economy. Pope Leo wants evangelical coherence, invoking peace and human dignity. The unraveling of this story is still being written. But you, what do you think? Leave your opinion in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it. Turn on the notification bell so you know as soon as we drop a new brief. And if you want to stay ahead of our releases, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. See you in our next video.